What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is just a quick video for the guys or the ladies that follow this channel that have a 2020 Ford Super Duty or newer, and this actually will go for the half tons as well. Yeah, you want to watch this video. So I'm gonna add a little clip from a while ago. We were actually out in Golden. I had a bunch of issues with the truck and came to find out that it was actually being caused from the sled deck. Okay, rear light bar flickering. See what my tail light's doing? I bet you that's all related. Fucking bullshit. Not trucks having issues. Look at this. That's all related to that fucking tail light. So this is our Marlon. This is the Explode Pro 2, 8-foot deck, and of course it's got the rear Putco light. So if yours doesn't have this rear LED, this video is not for you. Now, if you've been part of the channel, you know I've had issues with this thing even when it was in my 17. Yeah, it's been a nightmare, this deck. And mainly just because this rear light. Honestly and truly, the deck has been a good deck. There's a few things that I've had issues with, but I use the deck a lot. So for guys that are only using them for sleds 3 or 4 times a year, you probably won't run into this shit. My deck, it stays in year round. I use it for quads. I use it for dirt bikes, the sleds, and for hauling, shit like that. So this deck's in here year round. Truck's got about 40,000 K on it now. So, but let's get right into it. So, of course, you guys have already seen this clip, but on these trucks, you got to run this little TN harness or a YN harness. So this little Y here, these are your factory chassis harness plugs. So you unplug them, you plug this in. That way you don't have to screw with the factory wiring, all that. And then, of course, this is right from Marlon themselves, this harness. Then they give you this little guy. So you end up having a flat 4 trailer harness. Now, take a look at the corrosion on that. It's important. And then, of course, on the deck side, you have the male plug, also rotten. And then, of course, mine is cut because I'm not running this anymore. And that's where my harness is because I moved shit. Regularly they'll be on that side, so your driver's side of the truck. Now, from this harness shorting out, you know, you can see it corroded and all that jazz. It was actually sending voltage back to the ECU, which in which in turn, I guess that would be the word I'm looking for. It actually caused the truck to go into a D-rate. Now, what I mean by D-rate is these 2020 and newer trucks, especially once they're deleted, but even before they're deleted, the computer setup on these trucks are very, very, very sensitive. So instead of like old school 5-volt reference, and that's not even old school, but instead of the 5-volt reference, now they run micro voltage for your CAN bus circuit. So you have multiple CAN bus circuits. You do still have 5-volt reference on some stuff, but they also run a lot tighter stuff because these trucks have a ton of modules. So if you have a 2020 and newer truck and you're running this harness, just beware that you might have your truck end up going into D-rate, and it'll lock out your transmission. It'll lock you in fifth. That's kind of what's happened to me a bunch. And then my taillights were acting funny. Just all kinds of crap. So you got to be careful on these new trucks. You know, they tried to make the sled deck smart when the truck's already way too smart. Now, if you have an older truck, you won't have to worry about this issue. But this is just a Ford issue that I know of. So it is what it is. Not hating on Marlon. I've tried to reach out to them and actually notify them that this has happened. I have had zero luck with them actually getting back and forth. Even just getting a hold of the guys. And that's even the guys that helped me out, because this is number 4 on the rear light, 4 or 5, because we had a bunch of bad issues. And yeah, so not really impressed with these decks. I got mine still. Actually looking at maybe upgrading here just to get rid of this headache. So if you're looking for an 8-foot deck, definitely email me. Email be below. I'm located in Alberta. So yeah, we might be able to make out a deal, because at this point I'd rather this thing gone than have it. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. I just wanted a quick update. I know lots of people have been asking. I've had a ton of comments on these videos for the light issues. So thanks for watching this one, and come back next time. We got a bunch of good content on the way.